It was unusual to be heading out of the capital without his usual accoutrement of companions. However, it had been some time since he spent time with these companions, and so he decided to set out onto a new day, free from the bloom, but with plenty more to do in his lands. Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. I have several things I need to accomplish, and I have plenty of time to do it in, apparently. So, while I wait for a few days for Ragongar to be able to finish whatever it is that he's working on, let's head on back over towards the Shambling Steps village and turn in those artisan quests that I haven't turned in when I was over in this neck of the woods. We have 2 artisans here. We have 2 quests ready to turn in for them. Why not? So glad that that bloom is over with. The level of Normansley is reteamed. Okay, let's go and talk. Hello, Varask. Greetings, patron. How can I serve you? With a hatchet? Oh, did I return this in? I think I returned that in. Well, how about this one? He's gazing at you almost without blinking, like an owl. How can I help you? Sartain is dead. He had a vendetta against you for bankrupting his father. Nazriel falls silent for a few seconds, looking very focused. Then she smiles slowly and malevolently. What a spectacular day. Thank you. How are things going in the blacksmith shop? Excellent. Wonderful. I fired my apprentices. I've had enough with Sartain. I work longer hours, of course, but every blade that leaves my forge is my personal responsibility now. Alright. Well, I have to go. Best of luck with all your masterpieces. He's working alone now. But with that handled, all of our masters can get back to work. Unburdened by any such troubles as vendettas or blood feuds or anything like that. So what does that leave us with? Well, we still have our other crafter that was inside the other town. So let's go ahead and stop over there. It's always good to check up on your crafters when they ask for your help. Because if you help them out, then they'll make better stuff. Or that's the hope, anyway. Alright, so I have to go over to Tatzelford. I have to be able to pop up for anything that's going to happen on the kingdom. I almost had to stop myself. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to go Norkeep? No. Okay. Something popped up. Is Ragongar done with the thing that it was Ragonging? Yes, he was. Well done, Ragongar. You did the thing. Can you take care of either of these? Yes. And we need you to take care of these. You're pretty good at it. Let's see. This one will take 14 days. This one will take 14 days. Okay, so... Arrange funds to build fortifications around their village. Yeah! Yeah, defense. That's... Yeah, okay. This needs to be handled before the 4th. This needs to be handled before the 3rd. So this is more pressing. We deal with that. Okay. We take care of our problems, and our problems won't be problems anymore. They will be solved.
I need to catch my breath.
Confound it, Octavia! We... It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everyone gets tired so quickly. Alright.
No mistakes.
So, I don't think Chemo has anything for me. Good day. Bye. Okay. But I think Sherelle had something he wanted to talk to me about. The half-elf was whistling carelessly. He gives you a graceful bow as he sees you. It's good to see you. How can I help you? Well, what do you want to tell me? Sherelle looks around nervously. I beg your forgiveness, Your Grace, for making you come all the way out to our distant region. There are too many guards in the palace that were chasing me recently. The thing is, I think I know who wrongfully accused me. There is a traitor in your capital. His name is Morhan. He has a reputation as a brilliant master, so I wanted to become his apprentice. But when I went for his workshop, in his workshop I saw things which alarmed me very much. Vests, shoes, gloves, all made from reptile skin. But the pattern was distinct. I've only seen that pattern on lizard folk, intelligent beings, who also live in the stolen lands as far as I know. I tried asking Morhalin about it, but he threw me out into the cold. And when I tried to start my own business and open up a shop, I was literally driven out of the capital. You'll hardly take my word for it, but it's true. A master tailor in the capital is butchering lizard folk to make clothes for their skins. I'm no tracker. I can't go hunting down Morhalin's poachers. But you could. If only you could find those murderers in the marshes and bring some evidence, the guards will take us seriously and we'll be rid of the capital of a great evil. Alright, I'll track down those hunters. Thank the gods! I'm sorry I cannot say exactly where to find the wretches, but I'm certain they must be hunting in the Nar marshes. That's where you'll find them. Okay, I have to go. Half-elf puts his hand on his heart. I'm happy to see you at any time. So we go hunting in the woods. Cheryl believes that there's a master tailor who's killing lizard folk. Very serious accusation and extraordinary. Sweep the marshes for poachers. We can certainly give that a try. So the marshes are huge. Big, vast area, these marshes. So what can we do while we're exploring through the Nar marshes? Given that the village is in the given that the village is in the northern Nar marshes, I think it would be prudent to continue to look up in the area around and up here. So we should probably do that on our way over towards the Tenebrous steps. I feel like that is a good use of our time. But I don't know a good route to get there from here, so I'm going to quick save in case I make a terrible, terrible turn. Look through the area, see what we haven't claimed yet. Have my map go off in a weird direction for no reason. No idea what it went over there. And we're looking for poachers. At least 2 of us won't get tired. I wanted to go up, but I didn't register that right was up. Ancient obelisk. Arcane. Useful. Something's up in the barony. Alright, what happened? The darkness retreats in the Tenebrous steppes. The visions of darkness dispersing in Tenebrous haunt the Baron's dreams. It seems that the first shroud of insanity has fallen. Open the way deeper into the dungeon. It's time to answer Zelleran's call. Alright, well, I'm on my way there. I'm on my way, game. Don't rush me. I was busy. I had things to do. Let's pick this up. Yeah, we got the BP. And we are now here at the Tenebrous steps. And Octavia is fatigued. I did not get a random battle. Everybody is tired. I think we're going to have to sleep before we go in. So how bad are the Tenebrous steps going to be? Well, nothing to do it except for us to go in and find out. We are here.
My strength betrays me.
I was a little worried that it was going to be a trap, but to tell the truth, I was even more afraid that we wouldn't find anything interesting. Well, at least that fear didn't come true. We discovered a properly frightening entrance to a dungeon, and that means that there's work to do. Let's see what adventure awaits us inside. Whoa! There's a dragon here! Silver dragons are friendly, aren't they? We have to talk to a... Wait. Honest guy, I'll have to see that.
Follow my lead.
Let's walk down this area here. Nice winter trail. Hey, what's up? Zellerin! Okay, that is a silver dragon. As we know, in Pathfinder, metal dragons are good. Colored dragons are bad. The silver dragon stares at you for a long time, unblinking. Maybe it's just a trick of the light, but you think you see a heavy mercury teardrop roll from its pearly eye. You have answered my call, Protector of Golarion. I will have you know no one has ever returned from these caves alive. Many valiant heroes before you have sacrificed their lives to bring victory one step closer. I have not forgotten their feats, nor will I forget yours. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? I will hide nothing from you. Who are you? My name is Zellerin. I am loyal servant of Apsu. Thousands of years ago, my god appointed me to watch over this place, where deep in the depths hides a great evil. I knew at once the repulsive smell of the beast, but it took me centuries to locate the egg that he left. All this time I've stood guard here, looking for a way to destroy the spawn before it hatched and brought immeasurable suffering to those who dwell upon the land. Apsu? Who's that? The dragon casts a purely skyward glance. Oh, Apsu. He is more ancient than all the gods, whose names you know. He is the maker of all, who stands at the origin of the multiverse. Few mortals remember him, but we metallic dragons still praise him in our prayers. Is it just me, or are you really sad? So many heroes passed here. The noblest souls of Golarion, selfless protectors of their homeland, ready to sacrifice their lives to save it from the spawn of the beast. I remember each and every one, striding fearlessly down into the darkness. Almost none of them have returned, and it's all my fault. The dragon lowers his huge head. True repentance can be heard in his thunderous voice. I made a mistake, and they paid dearly for it. You see, I never understood the true nature of the monster. For many years, I and the heroes who answered my call would wander these dungeons, thinking that the monster larva was the greatest threat. It was only when I found the egg and touched its shell that I realized the spawn had turned the entire dungeon into its nest. Madness, mortal. Darkness and madness are the monster's sword and shield, its food and the material that its shell is made of. The heroes I summoned here descended into madness. They lost their minds at the spawn of the beast, fed upon their insanity. Somehow I avoided the same fate. They went down into the darkness driven by the noblest of intentions, and were rewarded only with eternal torment. What are you doing here? I am guarding the spawn of Rovagog, that sleeps in the caves beneath us. I summon heroes to help me defeat it. It is a long and joyless vigil, but I believe that it will one day be over. Perhaps you yourself are the hero who will finally achieve this long-awaited victory. Thank you for your answers. The truth is the least I can give you for the feat. What feat do you expect of me? An egg laid by the abominable Rovagog has cursed this dungeon for thousands of years. The lava as the beast will destroy half of the river kingdoms if it hatches. The shell that surrounds it is a labyrinth of darkness and madness, inhabited by thousands of its former victims. Hundreds of heroes perished as they sought a way through it. But now I know where the egg is. The path to it is almost clear. Almost. What blocks the way to the monster? Oh, that is the saddest and scariest part. The spawn of the beast feeds on nightmares, and its very shell is made of madness. The caves around are filled with insanity. It has flooded them with an ocean of darkness, which distorts the very nature of the multiverse. Heroes who approach grow mad or perish in great suffering. Thus gives the egg its strength. The monster feeds on that terror and pain. Neither alive nor dead, but tormented eternally by their worst nightmares, these brave heroes still wander the labyrinth. Find and destroy 4 of their strongest, and the power of the beast's madness will weaken. Then, I'll be able to crack open the shell. We must destroy the monster before it hatches and grows strong. The fallen priestess, the weary traveler, the wicked chanter, the captor and its horrifying slave. Deliver them into peace, and a path to the enemy will be opened. Why don't you kill these for yourself? The dragon's body shudders. It would seem that the thought of what hides in the depths can chill the soul of even a mighty dragon. The egg is surrounded by an ever-shifting labyrinth of insanity and darkness. This insanity which the larva emits is capable of subduing even the most valiant of heroes. I have ventured down before. It was only by a miracle that I slipped the fate that has ensnared so many other brave heroes. If I tried to vanquish it alone, then sooner or later it would devour me, drink my soul, and add me to the horde of the nightmares that it guarded. Who would be able to destroy me then? Thus I continue summoning heroes to this place. Many of those who answered my call turn their back and return to their lives once they discover how slim are their chances of victory, and I do not blame them. But my vigil is nearing its end. The hour of the last battle with the monster draws near. If you can manage to weaken its shell, I can crack it, and we will finish it together. Tell me about the fallen priestess. Her name is Tiyoko Sakasama. She led a party of adventurers here, noblest heroes and truest friends. Together they defeated many foes, but they never faced anything like this. Tiyoko once served Lamashtu. Then this brave and wise woman recognized how disgusting her patron was, and gathered the strength to leave her service, finding shelter in the hands of Desna. Alas, Lamashtu is calling the mistress of insanity for a reason. The labyrinth tricked Tiyoko's mind, and she stole from her Desna's protection. When next her reason failed, she returned to Lamashtu and sacrificed her friends to her cruel mistress, one by one. Ever since she has lurked in the depths, seeking new gifts for her mistress. Alas, the last embers of good in her soul have long faded. She has become a monster. The beast had consumed her utterly. Tell me about the weary traveler. He was a gnome named Balzes. He was quite a famous traveler, a Pathfinder on 3 continents. But bleaching gives no quarter to his people. There came a day when he grew tired of new roads. When he heard my call, he came, knowing it would be his final adventure. He did not anticipate victory, but hoped at least for an honorable death. Alas, the darkness reached out to him from the abominable spawn of the beast, and refused him even that. An aura of madness filled the gnome with delusions of grandeur, and transported his mind into the marvelous Fey world, where he sits, a godlike ruler. He has become a frightening, dangerous, and pathetic caricature of his former self, a king without a kingdom, the god of a rotten soul. Immersed in sweet dreams, he wanders the halls, barking orders at the wandering monsters. A sad sight to behold. His death will bring him not only peace, but also restore the dignity he's lost. Tell me about the captor. The captor is the greatest wizard I ever managed to talk into visiting this gloomy place. I had high hopes for him, and so I turned a blind eye to the darkness in his soul. I expect he was already insane before he even came here. Nothing else would explain his indifference towards suffering. But he was strong and confident, and managed to get quite close to the spawn. Very close. Before he met his end. Be warned that the captor does not appear alone. He is always accompanied by a disgusting beast that he summoned from beyond the world. The two are firmly bound in death, and can revive each other, so they must both be killed at once. Tell me about the Wicked Chanter. She is the dungeon's greatest mystery. In the long history of my vigil here, she has but recently appeared. Heroes who set off into the depths began to encounter something quite strange. A woman in rags who wanders the darkness, accompanied by a horde of monsters. She is known to announce her arrival in song. She sings as she hunts, and sings as she kills. The monsters of the dark serve her loyally and faithfully, protecting her to their dying breath. I know not who the chanter is. Many brave heroines have disappeared into the dungeon, but none possess such control over monsters. I only know that the chanter is more insane than the 3 other nightmares of the dungeon combined, and the terror she carries with her knows no mercy. She must be defeated. I see. The feat I ask of you is most dangerous, almost certainly suicidal. If you agree, I want you to understand what you're getting into. Can I rest here? Of course. My table is set for everyone. Eat and rest as much as you like. Down below in the darkness, you will have to be at your best. I need supplies. Of course. But forgive me, my treasures are not endless, and I cannot provide you with free supplies. If you require the aid of a priest, select a scroll and I will read it for you. But be careful. Down in the labyrinth you are on your own. Do not go into the depths without a servant to the higher forces in your party. And so you're a shop. A magic shop. With a couple of items. Weird that you have a handful of weapons here. I'm surprised you don't sell scrolls. But your inventory is fixed because I'm not playing the roguelite mode. And so, I look at what you have, and I see that Mithril Full Plate +2. Yeah, I think I want that. I think I want that really bad. We'll buy that. We could buy other things. That Wand of Heroism is very tempting. Very, very tempting. 50 charges, it's full. But no, I'll do without it. I'll do without it. Anything else? I have to go. As the giant reptile lowers his head. I bow to your courage, O fearless mortal. I will never forget it, and I will never forget you. I have to go. I ask a great sacrifice. No one will dare judge you if you turn around and leave. So, I don't have access to the storage. I can't change my party here. We can spend the night here, but... okay, yeah, Octavia's struggling. My computer is also struggling, apparently. It's loading a lot, I guess. Or maybe it's the snow. I can blame the snow. Maybe my computer's just trying to figure out what's going on over there. Let's talk this on this guy. A tall, bulky fellow with a shaved head studies you closely, paying special attention to your equipment. He grins. Hello, friend! How do you want to look your finest? I have the best wares at the fairest prices in all the Tenebrous steps. And who are you? I'm an honest guy. The lad strikes his chest proudly with his fist. I stand here honestly welcoming heroes and seeing them off to their feats of glory. I honestly collect their gear from their breathless corpses, and I honestly sell it to the next heroes. You freely and calmly admit that you pillage corpses. Forgive me my skepticism, but do you really never do that yourself? You've never taken anything from an enemy you've killed or a dead body you found? At least I don't tell passerbys that I'm just waiting for the chance to rob their dead bodies. That's exactly why I am the honest guy, and not you. Still, it's not very nice. We put our lives at risk for everyone else. Why do you, while you profit from our misfortune? Are you saying that the honest guy isn't fair? I have no shame. Why, do you? The plunderer nearly drops his spear in indignation. Of course I do. Maybe I get very sad every time I loot into a corpse. Maybe I'm thinking, you know what? What a pity. This great hero has perished. I'll tell you what. I promise you, I'll change. I'll donate a part of my earnings to orphans. And to Iamade paladins for their fight against the demons. And to druids to help preserve the dwindling dinosaurs. I give you my word. I am an honest guy. No one is more honest than me. He is now name changed permanently to the most honest guy. Does Zillerin allow you pillaging? What could he have a problem with? I'm betraying no one. I attack no one. I just pick up things that belong to no one and find them new owners. Perfectly honest, isn't it? And besides, that scaly worm would be so bored without me. He never has anyone to talk to. I have to go. Good luck. I hope we meet again, one way or another. Uh-huh. Octavia's still working her way over here. Let's have Jaethal go over and talk to the Silver Dragon again. Give her a moment to get over here. She moves at the speed of Jaethal. Do I have new dialogue about the guy? No, I do not. Huh. Well, he doesn't have anything to say about the honest guy. So let's scroll our way back down over here. As the game is doing its best. Anytime I pass over that table, it really struggles. Alright, let's look at your... Well, hello, hello! The Honest Guy shop welcomes every guest. He has a collection. Adamantine chain shirt. It's a shame I have a better one. We could get stat boosting things if you really don't have any at this point. Neutralize poison's useful, but we can cast better. The Wand of Haste sounds incredibly good. But I cast haste on my own. I don't need it. I don't need it. The Wand of Haste and the Wand of Displacement. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Shame I don't need it. Not right now. So, let's head back up here. Everybody here. And I think we need to spend the night here because Octavia is exhausted. Alternatively, Harem has a few normal restoration spells. Normal restoration can be used to cure fatigue. Yeah, we haven't used any spells. Let's do that. Our tanks will be tired. It'll be fine.
As it should be.
It'll be fine. We don't have animal companions to increase our carrying capacity. That's fine. How do we want the marching order? I think the bulkiest person in our party is probably Ragongar. So we want Ragongar to be up front. And our other frontliners are going to be you two. So if I take a moment to look at our characters. You have 32 armor. You have 29 armor. Maybe Harem should be the one walking in first. You have 27 armor. This is much, much less than Jaethal. I'm sorry, this is much less than Valerie has. But I don't want to be using the same people all the time forever. So, let's step in. I could have rested at the table if I really felt like I needed to, but I haven't used any spells. The only spell I've used is that one restoration, to get rid of fatigue. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't think it'll last that long, but we'll find out. So this dungeon is a DLC. It is its own standalone DLC that you're able to do at the very beginning of the game. You saw it a little bit in episode 1.
Strength fades.
Okay. However, we are not doing that version of this. We are doing a version of this that is going to be static every time I go into it, and if you go into it in your game, you're going to see this same exact dungeon with the same exact layout and stuff that I have here. It's a box. A lone box. This isn't suspicious at all. Another box. Gutsy Brawler. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to fear and damage reduction that's bypassed by magic. Well, the magic damage reduction really isn't that good. But immunity to fear! That could be really, really good. I wonder if that would combine with the ring that Prometheus is wearing right now. If I'm immune to fear, I can't suffer any of those negative effects. I don't see any enemies yet. Okay. So, let's take a moment. Let's use the inspect mode. We hover over it. We right-click on it. So, diseased creature. Probably a special floor effect. Inflicts various diseases on people when it hits. That's not the best. Damage reduction only bypassed by silver, or mithril, because mithril is just special silver. Were creatures that inflict diseases.
Oh, sorry. Was lost.
Was the ability to resist diseases one of the spells that I could have potentially prepared? We can cure diseases, probably, but resist? Yeah, we can remove diseases. Can we, like, neutralize them? Like, neutralize poison is really good. Do we have a version of that for diseases? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright.
Any fun to be had?
Given the nature of this kind of location... Oh, I leveled up, but then I never... Okay, alright, that's fine. So, we need to get buffing. We need to get buffing right now. We're not going to be using displacement yet. We will use shield. On everybody who can use shield, you should use shield.
The end draws near.
Ready and willing.
Alright, you should use enlarge person on... probably harem.
I thought
You don't buff like that.
For anything.
I do buff like that. Activate the rod. Get us a good hope.
What's the whole
Good stuff. Alright, you... have prepared to see invisibility communal. Let's just slap that on.
Patience.
You should get us with a delay poison.
A reckoning is at
And the other two should get themselves with layers of mirror image.
Ask.
Get them up and going, because they last minutes. Good buffs.
Focus
And finally-
on the goal.
I have one more use of my meta magic rod. Let's get us with a haste. This might not be the floor for that. Actually, let's cancel that.
I am prepared.
Alright.
I yearn for entertainment.
Ragongar is tired, so he can't charge.
Speed.
Jaethal is not. Jaethal is not in position to charge, though. Jaethal, move up. Jaethal, charge. Start the combat.
I'm not afraid.
I have turn-based mode off. Whatever. It's fine. Let's turn it on. It's a swarm! It's a lot of swarms, actually. Nope. 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 Don't like that.
Unworthy.
Inspect mode off. We took out that one. How are we able to do damage to a swarm? I don't know. Let's 5 foot away. Alright, I think it's time that we just move in and scream. We do not 5 foot step. We do not 5 foot step. We move up. We scream in terror. Okay, that's dealt with. Harem, normally I would have you go in right about now. No! Oh no, they're coming. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Alright, you got cool new powers this level. You got cool new powers this level. So, if I go to... Alright, if I go to Magma Blast and I go to Eruption... Now that's our extended range. Alright, Eruption's there. Eruption's there. Okay, so not a Magma Eruption. What about just a Fire Eruption? Fire Eruption would work. Can I meta-kinesis that? I can. Can I use big meta-kinesis on it? Yeah, let's maximize an Eruption here. Let's put that over here, just in case I encounter more of this. So... I can get all three!
Why don't we set up camp?
Okay. Is there more rats? I think I hear more rats. I hear them, but I don't see them, and that terrifies me.
Far.
Invisible swarms are the worst! Take our time, look around. We'll make sure that we find everything in these locations.
How curious.
That's a trap. Octavia's really good at these.
Done and done.
Let's see. How good is Octavia at these, actually? Plus 33. Yeah, we're good.
What's that thing?
That's another trap. Octavia can go deal with it.
Here! I did as you asked.
Actually, we've cast a spell that was maximized on the Leviathan's gift so far. Alright, how about that? What do we got over here? Alpha Wolf!
I won't let you down.
You get over here.
State
Jathal, start the fight. I think Jathal's going to be my primary tank for this.
You cannot stand against me.
Alright, so she's moved up. She's done a hit. That's good. Ragongar! Have you go up and around here. Try to draw in all these others. We can't charge up for this shot. So let's try one of these. Nah, okay. Next turn. Move up. Get ready to see what they got. I can't move up and shoot. So you wait. Here they come. A werewolf. Jathal is here and ready. There are two of them in melee. I do have Dragon Breath. Why didn't I use Dragon Breath against the swarms? I forget I have it. Again, I don't use these characters very frequently. I would like somebody else to be in melee here. Now we'll use what we got.
Wretched things.
And third attack is a bite. Wolf. Goes for Jathal. Jathal is now flanked. But we can now flank with Jathal. I think I don't need to use anything.
This should do it.
Alright, you can just make a shot. Alternatively, Eruption. I can hit both of them. I like that. And Harem can go. Not the best. Okay. It's not looking very strong. Let's just Acid Splash. As Seek Attack works. Okay.
What is this?
How's this room look? We get a Tongi. Shock Tongi +1. Not gonna use it. Valuable to sell. Take a look at the map.
As it
I
should be.
didn't loot something in the previous room.
Time's not waiting.
Prometheus can go off on his own. What did I not loot? Can I even open that? I can.
In due time.
Earthbreaker, Citrine, Short Spear. Not the best
Though
loot.
we are unstoppable.
Okay. Walk through the hallway, get to the next door. We take a listen. Yeah, that's a wolf. Can I have you start this off with great big supercharge? Yeah, throw a great big rock.
Time for fun.
Yeah, that. Uh-huh. Kineticist, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there's a trap in the middle of the room, but there are more wolves. Inside of this dungeon, there are many wolves. The wolf population is out of control. We need to handle these wolves. Just move up a little. Let's plug a hole down the side. Ready to help flank. Just move up a little. I could cast haste. I don't want to yet. Let's let them come to us. I don't want to have to deal with that trap in the middle of the room. It's only 2 of them. They're coming. Okay. You can probably take a shot. Charge down, charge up. Maybe one of these? No. How about just rocks? How about just rocks? I love range damage dealers. Alright, that's good. It's in melee.
Despicable.
And it's down. Octavia, go.
I did as you asked.
We loot the bodies. We go up here. Search around the perimeter of the room.
That is not far.
And open the door. Next room. Double check the map, make sure I didn't miss anything. Looks fine. Oh yes, a shrine. If you pass that knowledge check, you'll be able to get a buff. Looks like some stuff there. Check around the perimeter of the room first.
All according to plan.
Alright, I'm not sure who in the party is good at the knowledge religion right now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Harem. Harem has a plus 23. We can't fail.
I did it, but to what avail?
Harem. What did that effect have on us? We got a little bit of experience. And we also got a buff. We got Bestow Grace to the Champion. Power good and law to the target, temporarily giving it a power similar to those of Paladin. Immunity to disease, immunity to fear, charisma boost to all saving throws. Neat! No effective cast on Paladin. Aw. It has to be lawful good. Ah. I see. So only Prometheus is benefiting from that right now. Well. Good spell. It's a shame people hate being lawful good.
In due time.
Walk into the room. I don't see any problems. That doesn't mean there aren't any. Yep, there they are. Okay, so
I'm glad you called.
how about a magma eruption? How about a magma eruption? So if I maximum charge this, turn on maximize? No. Empower. Okay. Magma eruption empowered. We'll begin the fight with this right here. Ah! Ah! Ah!
See what they're made of.
Good! And they're knocked over.
This will hurt.
Can't get through that damage structure. That's a shame. There's tables in the middle of the room. Let's move over here and try to take a look. Oh, yes! More enemies. Alright, let's try to form a wall on this side. Up over on this end. Give them plenty of targets to flank with. Ragongar can Form up. We can try, you know what, let's not Acid Splash. We have...
This is for you.
We have Sneak Attack. That works. Acid Splash back on. Target Touch AC. We like that. Yeah, they're about to come. I think I'll just toot. That'll be good enough. They have to double move up. The tables are on the way. Alright. And I was unable to 5-foot step in the middle of that, so that's fine. We move up. We engage. There's another one. Ah. Okay, it's coming upon the rear. Another one from the front. Hate that.
Your life ebbs low.
Had to double move up. The Were-Rat cast shield. Hate that. Okay. We'll leave that back there for them. One less enemy in the front. Okay, so I have options here. We need to kick down our charging because we don't have that much time to charge. We turn off... Can we maximize it? Okay, we can do this. So, let's try another one of these. Let's try Gathered Eruption here. I don't really like that Were-Rat. We didn't take out the Were-Rat, but it did take damage. Alright, Octavia, there's a werewolf. Right in melee. Can we do anything about it? What are werewolves bad at? Werewolves have poor will saves. Poor will saves. Well, that's not you. Wait until Prometheus does something. I skipped my turn. Well, that's fine. Well, okay, that's awful. That's not fine. Okay, we need to disengage. We need to engage this one. Okay, it's down. Not a problem anymore. Harem's now not flanking, so he's probably not going to hit. Okay, he gets 2 nice bonks in there. Well done, Harem. Double moved into melee. The rat now buffs with displacement. Hate that. Hate that. Okay, is there anything else in melee for you? No. Very good. How about I just don't interact with your displacement or your shield at all, and I continue to cast an eruption? Yeah, I'm not a fan of you. Just take the shot. If I hit, I hit. I'm not sneak attacking. Okay, we scream at it. I see your various buffs. I ignore them. We collect all the stuff. Get through this field of nausea. Hold up. Octavia, go in.
Done and done.
Loot this stuff. Loot this stuff.
As it should be.
That was a headband of vast intellect. And another Bombardier's vest. So if you have 2 alchemists...
I did as you asked.
Ooh, a unique item. Interview with the Weary Traveler. Neat. Lore item for one of the enemies that we're going to be facing. Very, very neat. What was the aim of the expedition? As my witness. I'm mostly just looking at this and skimming. I'm giving you guys time to pause and read as you feel like you need to. That's it. I'm pretty sure that this thing is listed on some kind of wiki. So you might not need to pause a YouTube video. Either way, very neat. Lore item. Take a peek around, make sure there's no illusionary walls. I think there might only be, like, maybe 2 per floor. Nevertheless, it feels really bad if you miss that kind of thing.
That is not.
There's also, like, artifacting and fragments inside the walls. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just the way that these areas are made. It's the madness of the dungeon lingering into your mind, making you think that there's something over there, even if there's not. Okay, there's this again.
What's taking so long?
Go for this again. Maybe not maximize. Maybe maximize. Yeah, no. No maximize. Okay. Magma eruption. The werewolf. Yes! More power! More!
Scared? You should be.
And that knocks him over. Let's toot. Do we have a spell with longer range than that? We should. We do have a fireball. We have many of these rays. The range of the ray is not longer than the other. The range of the fireball, however, is rather vast. But I think I... Can I recover it? I do have the arcane bonded object. Yeah, let's throw a fireball in there. Why not? Neat! Can you charge? No, it's dead. Have my frontliners move up to make a front.
Let's try this way.
Alright, no other resources were necessary. A fireball and an eruption. Honestly, that's why I need to clear a room, that's what I'll use.
I am ready.
In due
And we'll
time.
check this wall too, just to be sure. Alright, I think we're good. I may have missed something. I feel like maybe I've missed something. But I can't worry about it. I got a lore object. I feel like as long as I get a lore object every floor, I should be fine. So we'll just go a little deeper.
My strength betrays me.
Okay, what's wrong with this floor? Alright, there's a nice portal that'll probably take us back out. We don't need that. People are still tired. Octavia's exhausted again. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a real shame. So, restoration only lasts us a little bit. Restoration could last us a little bit longer. I'll use it just to keep her going just a little bit longer. Restoration, it's kind of like caffeine. Okay, so where are the enemies on this floor like? Where are tigers? So what we got? Acidic creature. They do acid damage. They're immune to acid damage. They inflict sickened and nausea conditions on targets their attacks. Great! Great! Okay, so acid bad. Got it.
You can count on
We
me.
take the acid and we toggle it over. Let's do, let's do Ray of Frost. Let's just do Ray of Frost for a while. Harem.
Titus awaits us.
We need from you resist energy, acid, and from the next tier, not summon monster. Do I not have protection and resist? No. No, I did not prepare that. Oh well. One should be fine. One should be fine. We still have delay poison on. We still have a good hope on. Alright, we'll do another room.
Please.
We'll start this fight the same way that we started the other one. With a great big bang. Ah! Yes! Here it goes!
Enemy approaching.
And we can do that as much as we like! Alright, get Jathal in the room. I don't need to be in the room. A little bit more damage on them. Let's see. Array of Frost on a downed enemy. You don't say! Somehow not sneak attack. I don't remember changing Harem over to his ranged weapon, but looks like that's exactly what I did. Oh no, he just can't get through the wall of people. That's fine. We're going to move up. Cat. Let's see. Do I dare charge? I dare. That's one down. Yeah.
This should do it.
I'm not gonna get through. Yeah, no. I did nothing. I wasted my turn. Alright. Less charge. How about just a fire eruption? Won't knock him over. They made their save. And so it did no damage. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Alright. Oh, that's good. I can't hit them from here.
Consider me provoked.
Didn't do any damage anyway. Harem can move up. Let's move into position and be ready to receive their attacks. Alright, they're hitting me with the physical damage, but they're not getting me with the bad damage. Very strong, knocked him down. Tripped him with our bite.
Unworthy.
The bite didn't really do a lot there, but that's okay. I could just blast, or I could just let...
A calculated risk.
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any damage. Not with the bow. But... yeah, we can blast. We can blast, like this.
Taste my fury.
Very nice. Okay, we're technically not flanking that one. Let's wait until after Harem.
Become as
Okay, we're done. We're good. Collect all their armor. And take another look around.
All according to plan.
There's a box. That's a lot of punching daggers. Weird loot. I'll take it. What could this room have?
What is this?
A trap in the middle of the floor. Werewolf and wolf. Alright, well, that just looks like,
Never ask.
we just charge up and use, the super, this one. It's one of the best ways to start a fight. Have a kineticist just explode a room.
Veil. Does it matter?
Kinesis is a very good class, if you have the talents that make it good. At lower levels, it's just like, why am I not just using a ranger? Okay, Harem can go and guard the other side. Still worried about that trap in the middle of the floor. but that they haven't got into the mirror image territory yet. They haven't managed to beat the armor class.
I'll cut you.
They try to hit Ragongar. Ragongar's AC is good enough for these enemies. That one is on the floor. I might be able to sneak attack it.
This is for you.
No. Can't hit. It's okay. Octavia is here to get the traps.
Wretched thing.
Alright, and we can just... Rocks.
Fakes.
Okay. Rocks and then locks.
I did as you asked.
How's that difficulty check looking? Alright, real easy. We can handle that. Then again, I was supposed to come here in the middle of chapter 2. I got busy. I did other things. I explored other locations. Okay, so we have two directions we can go. Let's try left, because good adventurers go left, right? Alright, so left. What's behind door number 17?
In due time.
Done and done.
Braces of armor plus 1! Not the best. Take a look around the corners of the room, make sure that there's no hidden things.
That is not far.
There might be an illusionary wall. I'm not sure. Alright, either way, we have that room mapped now. It looks like there's something over there, though. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Did I fail a perception check? I don't know. I don't know. It's the madness of the dungeon. It's creeping into me. I didn't see anything over here. Alright, we'll get this door. Ferocious wolves. Okay.
Command me.
We do this again. Time and time again we will do this. This is Fire Bludgeon. This is the one that we need. Just let her gather up her power. Because the boom is worth it every time. I think that ended combat with the room without even having a combat.
To the dust.
Okay, you know what? Yeah. Turn-based off. Here they come. I'm not using spells right now anyway. Yeah, this is fine. I could probably do many more floors like that. Wait, why'd that still say it had stuff? I thought I collected it. Oh, well, whatever. It is what it is. Arcana difficulty 28. We do have pretty hefty bonus. We might fail. We might fail. Let's make a quick save.
Why don't we set up camp? I did as you asked.
Neat. What was that buff? That was Firebrand. Firebrand burns any creature with this mark is immune to damage from any fire spells the caster of the Firebrand cast. So the dungeon can't hurt us with fire. Neat. All the target's weapons, both natural and manufactured, inflict fire damage as if it... Okay. Neat. And we can also cast a ray right now that deals 66 points of fire damage. Neat. Neat, 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 neat.
What's taking so long?
And that is categorized... Firebrand Beam of Fire. Wonderful.
Follow
Fun
my
spell. Shame it normally doesn't last very long. Alright, let's take a moment, explore the southern wall. Oh boy, more dividing doors.
Interesting.
Oop.
In due time.
That's what we were looking for.
You should take a look.
That's what we found when we went looking for.
I did as you
All
asked.
according to plan.
Arrange the party. What's in here? Wargs.
I'm glad you called.
Alright, go for this again. That's just fire. That's the bludgeon. Okay. There's probably more in here.
We will be victorious.
It didn't die.
As it should be.
Well, it's gone now. Did I skin this? I don't think I did. I failed. Oh well. Weird room. Alright. Onwards. Didn't really have that much unique loot in it.
I am
Yeah, this looks like another situation for an eruption.
Our victory is certain.
Yeah, they didn't like that. Alright, they're ignoring the tanks and going straight for the back. That's not good. That's not good at all. We can take a couple of licks in the back.
Yourself open.
We do have channel energy. I think the acid resistance really saved us that floor. Well and truly.
In due time.
I don't know if we got a lore object this floor. It might have been down one of the different paths.
That is not far.
Dwarven Champion's Helmet. This helmet enchants the wearer with the main weapon with an Orc Bane and Goblin Bane special abilities. Its enhancement bonus to armor increases to +2 against the attacks of Orcs, Giants, and Goblinoids. What enhancement bonus? I'm guessing that's shields?
Follow my lead.
Well, I'm not fighting goblins right now. I just got done with the chapter where I did nothing but fight goblins. And honestly, I don't think I would have needed that helmet anyway. Not that the helmet I was using was doing much better, but, you know. Alright. Before I go down to the next floor, I want to make sure... Date, oldest to newest. Time-Warded Atlantean Belt Buckle from the Tenebrous Steps. Okay, so we got that from floor 1, and that from floor 2. Okay, so we might have got a lore item, I just overlooked it. Okay, was there a path I didn't go down? I think there was. I think it was here. Yeah. Let's search thoroughly.
What is this?
We'll go down the hidden path first.
done and done.
Okay. And to the right. It's a box. Neat. Mug of the Weary Traveler. Name of the former owner, Balls S, is embossed on the handle of this old travel mug. It's dented, covered with mud, and some stinky gunk is dried at the bottom. As soon as you touch it, your mind is overwhelmed with the bright, euphoric visions. The mug transforms into a golden cup filled with fragrant wine, a gemstone inscribed with circles of rim, Divine Emperor, Barandabal Zesselwand, the first and only. You hear crystalline laughter, a merry song, and frankincense drifts upon the air of violins. Forms of giant flowers surround you, and palaces of jewels and shining towers. This can only be the world of the Fae. Figures of the peculiar faces rise in songs to praise for their divine overlord. Yeah. Okay, so there can be more than one per floor. Okay, more than one lore object per floor. I gotta keep my eye out, really, really peeled for all these lore objects.
Please, do tell.
I don't think I'm able to get both. Yeah, I'll just barely not get both. Let's try here. Looks like mirror image faded as well.
Submit.
Alright, in that case, turn base back on.
This will hurt.
Alright, that didn't work. Okay, back, kick down the power. Kick down the power, back into eruption. We need to do more area damage. Without hitting Jathal. Worried about that rat in the back.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, so we do sneak attack if we only hit one guy. Or maybe they just didn't see me. Okay, that sneak attack damage got Ragongar, but he's otherwise fine. He does not rely on flank in order to properly do damage. He is just incredibly strong. That's a shield. Yep, that sure is par for the course for you guys.
Let's try this way.
Par for the course. Okay, how about I turn that off? Can I get up? I have to move. Okay, well, if that's the case, then we just move up and fire a normal rock. Yeah, that tracks.
You never had a chance.
And that trip knocked it down, which gave us an attack opportunity with Jathal. Good stuff. Another Bombardier's Vest. Very well-equipped were-rats. Or perhaps they're just copy-pasted from the other were-rat early in the game. Who's to say?
As it should be.
Either way, more loot.
That is not far.
That's what you want, alright? This is certainly one of the most dungeons of all time. Alright, I think that we explored that place pretty thoroughly. I didn't say any additional things along the walls. So, we'll just walk our way back up towards the next level. And we'll do that next time.
In due time.
With all the talking in the floors that we got today, I think 2 floors was pretty good. But what's floor 3 look like? How many floors are there? I don't know. I'll find out. Isn't it great that we're just delving to the depths of a great big labyrinth that nobody ever has returned from ever before, where we can plunder for its resources and try to build up a community? It sounds a little bit familiar, doesn't it?
My strength fades.
Uh-huh. Alright. We'll get into this fire hole next time. Thanks for joining me along this path, and maybe you'll continue to see me along the path in the future. Later, Pathfinders.